But hello, hello. I keep forgetting that I have a button that like gradually diminishes the audio from the background music. Instead, I clicked on the scene like a fool. But this is fine. Things are working, I think. Should be working. Anyways. Hello. It's been a while. We're playing Vampire yeah. I'm gonna be trying to survive while simultaneously trying to recount travel stuff. So right away in it with a challenge, cause I can't multitask worth shit. Watching my friend playing in Discord, nice. I don't know what to pick. I'm gonna go with Poe because this is what I'm feeling right now. I feel like Poe right now. Hunched back. Yeah. Hi, Spicy. How's it going? Start. Oh, Lord, it's been a while. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay. Oh, I can just stand here. Okay, wonderful. I'ma just stand here. Fuck. Oh shit, I gotta redo this. How do I quit? Quit to main menu? Yeah. I could just stand, I really could. I think I need to turn the thing back on though. Hello? Co-op? There's co-op in this game? Hello? Oh, uh-oh. Does this work? Huh? Okay. I'm gonna assume that that works. We run it back with Poe. Yeah, this is the route of least brain activity. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die like this. Do I just... Okay, no, we're good, okay. There's co-op? Yeah, let's try it sometime. Indeed. But yeah, this is gonna randomize whatever I get, and I'm just gonna let it go crazy. Maybe this will be a new challenge. How far can I get in this game without moving? But yeah, traveling was fun. I liked traveling. I used to, so like I went to university in a different city, and on certain off days, like when I didn't have to study or anything, after exams I'd have a couple of days to just like wander around, and I thought that was really fun. So I was like, oh, I think I would like traveling alone. And yeah, this kind of cemented it. I just like going places and doing my own thing. Just chilling. Yeah, it was nice. Like on the way back from the airport, my mom asked me, she's like, oh yeah, I saw like there's a really good deal to Cuba. Do you want to go with me like in like a month? And I sat there thinking about it. I was like, do I really want to go? No, I don't think so. I think I like traveling on my own. I'm taking damage. Would rather go alone. I really would. And it's like, it's not a slight to my mother or anything. I just like, I don't know. There's a certain kind of freedom that you get just, you know, chilling by yourself, you know? Alone with your thoughts. It was good though. I got to see my elementary school teacher. It's been a long time. Oh, I should probably move myself in there. That's not it. Uh-oh. What did I move? There's my person. Hello? That is... What? This should work, right? Yeah. Yeah, I went to Scotland and I saw my elementary school teacher. I stayed there for half a day. And then I hopped on another plane to Birmingham. And that was, yeah. And then a majority of the time I stayed in Birmingham. But yeah, it was fun. It was really nice. I landed in Birmingham at 9. Had to wait for all of my luggage and stuff, which took a while. I think I'm gonna try, like, in the future, I'm gonna try and oh god! I'm gonna try and master the art of traveling without actual luggage. Like, carry-ons are fine. Traveling with just a carry-on. One day I would like to try that. Because waiting for luggage is not it. It's that anxiety of, like, did it pass by and I get here too late and then, like, somebody took my stuff? Versus, like, oh yeah, like, there's probably still luggage in the place, right? Like, they can't be done. It's just a lot of anxiety. So yeah, I landed early in the morning. I was actually staying really close to the airport because I got really scared of people saying that Birmingham wasn't very safe. So I was like, you know what? I'm happy to be close by to, like, the airport and the venue, because I bought a ticket to the first day for ALGS. I wasn't sure whether I was gonna go for any longer. And that airport hotel was closest to both locations. I was like, I'm definitely gonna go to these two places, so I might as well. Turns out, traveling from the airport every single time I wanted to go somewhere is not it. By the end, I think I was so familiar. There was a guy who was just moving to Birmingham. I don't think he was going to Birmingham. I think he was staying there briefly, and then his actual, like, what is it? Like, landing area was somewhere else. But he was essentially, like, moving permanently to the country, and he asked me, because I was waiting for the rail. He's like, oh, do you know how I get to the train station? I was like, you know what? I got you. I've been making this journey, like, every single day for the past 10 days. I got you, bro. Yeah. I wish I didn't, because there's the free rail transport to the train station, but I still had to buy a train ticket to get to the city center area, which is not incredibly cheap, I would say. You know, lessons learned for next time. Imagine me giving directions. Yeah, I was also very shocked. Yeah, so I got to the hotel at about 10, and I paid to check in early because there was no way I would be walking around with my luggage. That's just not happening until 3 o'clock. No, thank you. So I did that. I got into the hotel room. I sat down on the bed, and, like, that was my first mistake. Okay, I sat down on the bed. My second mistake was then lying down. Lying down on the bed. I was like, oh, this is comfy, this is really nice, because I didn't get any sleep on the plane, or, like, if I did, it was very minimal. It was like maybe an hour in total. I was flying Canada to Frankfurt, which is fine. It was, like, a pretty long flight, but then the shorter flights in between, like, within the UK and, like, Europe areas, that was done by Airbus, which is not nearly as comfortable, and the plane also went on a lot of, like, ups and downs, and it was just a lot of uncomfortableness. I could not fall asleep, unfortunately, which is really sad because I was really tired by the end. But yeah, got to the hotel, laid down, unfortunately, and then I woke up 2 hours later. I was like, oh no, this can't be. What else? So then I got up, got very confused by the train, like how like everything with the train worked. Cause in Canada, or at least in my city, it's very straightforward. Like you choose a route and it tells you which bus to take and where to walk. But all of a sudden I was looking at this this Google Maps instructions, and it was telling me, ah yes, take the train. And then it would show me like 5 different train options, and I was like, but which of these is the correct option? Where do I go from here? It was kind of, yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. So I asked the lady, because I initially wanted to buy like a weekly pass or something like that, so I wouldn't have to just keep buying tickets. But she asked me, she's like, oh, how long are you staying here? And I said a week and a half, maybe around 2 weeks. She's like, oh yeah, I think you might be better off just buying the tickets as you go. I was like, okay. Like, I still wanted the card because I feel like that would have been a lot easier, but I got pressurized and anxiety was like, ah, yes, let's just say yes to this lady and we'll deal with it later. So I ended up essentially just buying each individual trip, yeah, on its own every single time I needed to travel, which is luckily they have the app, and I suffered much less with the app. Yeah, made my way into city center. It was actually still like pretty early on in the day. It was also really hot. I used the app. Ah, yeah, it's a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, I made my way into city center. I people watched for a while. There was like a couple of fountains there near, I think, like City Hall or something. I just sat there and I people watched for a bit. It was really funny because like I was just walking around, and during one of like the first walk arounds I did of city center, where I was just like aimlessly walking, I somehow found my way into the Chinatown, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I just found home. Okay, wonderful. It was fun though. I did have a destination in mind though, because I got to city center and I was like, okay, I want to get my ears pierced here, because I've been wanting another piercing for a little while. And it's one of those like, oh, I'm in a new area, a new country. I wanted to get my ears pierced as like a memento, whatever. So I definitely didn't get my ears pierced only 6 hours into a new country. That didn't happen. I did. Run away. I died. I got distracted. Yeah, I looked up a piercing shop before I left the hotel, and then yeah, made my way over there essentially. What did I get? I got a flat piercing. Yeah, it's like a little bit lower than a cartilage piercing. Yeah, got a flat. Johnny Mango, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Those are very cute emotes. Oh my god. That animated one is so cute. So cute. I'm doing well. Hope you're having a good day, good evening. Weekend has been well. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing very good indeed. I hope your weekend is also going well. Yeah, I finally got that piercing that I wanted. Yeah, and then I essentially asked them, oh, like, what are your favorite food shops to hit up? Because I'm new here. And the guy looked at me and he's like, have you gone to like Grand Central Station yet? Like there's a food court there. That's pretty good. And I'm like, great, but I'm not looking for that. I was like, there's no way I'm going to a new country and then hitting up a food court for food. So I was like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. We'll definitely do that. And then I didn't go. Came to the wrong country for food. Yeah. I think it also didn't help that I was really socially nervous. So I didn't end up going into a restaurant and getting like a table for one until like the last 4 or 5 days. Oh, Jesus. Overall, though, it was not bad. Her girlfriend is drawing a skunk girl OC she wants to use for this funny ASMR. Ooh, that's really creative. That's a lot of very creative ideas in one. I wish her all the luck. I wish I could draw. Yeah, I really wish I could draw. But yeah, I don't quite remember what food I got for the first 2 days, actually, or first couple of days. I remember I got Subway a bunch because I got really scared of the venue food because the last time they were in London, I think. Oh my god, what just happened? The last time they were in London, I heard a bunch of people say that they had stomach aches after eating venue food. So I got very scared. I didn't eat at the venue. And the games were at like 10 a.m. The first set for groups at least was 10 a.m. And then there was barely a break in between. And then the second one would go on for another 3 hours. Yeah. I'm on in. Hello. So like a lot of the times, especially like nearing the end of the day, just like walking back, I think we like on the way back to the hotel, I walked past 2 Subways, so I was like, you know what, Subway's pretty like good, it's pretty nutritious, not bad, not a bad meal. So I went and got myself Subway for, I think I got Subway 3 times in total over the whole trip, which is, considering the amount of days that I've gone to ALGS, it's not too bad. 3 meals. But yeah, because I was watching though, it was like an unintentional fast for 20 hours. It was kind of wild because like in the morning sometimes I wouldn't wake up early enough to go grab breakfast. You know what's wild actually? I'd wanted to get a full English breakfast since day 2. Actually, was it day 2? Might not have been. It was the day after groups. After groups was finished, because groups started at 10, which is, I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. to go take a train into city center and grab food and then take it all the way back. Yeah, that's not happening. So I ended up going like, okay, day after groups, I want to wake up early and I want to go grab an English breakfast, and that didn't happen because I woke up at 1 p.m. Thankfully though, I think waking up at that time might have helped like fix my sleep schedule here, maybe? I don't know. I know, on a trip, I'm also very sad. That happened more than one time. Yeah, it happened more than one time. I remember the day before winners finals, I think, the grand finals. I was like, do I even want it? Like, do I want to go to grand finals? And then I was like, you know what? I'll sleep, and whatever time I wake up, I'm definitely waking up before 4, which is when like grand finals start. So we'll just call it a nice lazy day, and I'll sleep whenever. I'll wake up whenever. I ended up waking up at 3 p.m. And I was like, well, just in time for grand finals, I guess. Yeah, I had 2 or 3 of those days, like where I woke up around like 1, 2, or 3. I only woke up at 3 the one time though. I think I might have woken up at 1 twice. But yeah, I got a good amount of sightseeing done. I'm very low on health. I need to find some chicken. Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'm set. I see I'm set and then I take damage. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. What else happened? Ooh, I bought my first manga. I went, so like right next to the ear piercing shop, there was a manga store. Huh? Why would I discard that? But yeah, I was able to buy my first manga. I got Frieren, which I heard a lot of good things about, and apparently there's an anime coming. So I'm excited. I bought volumes 1, 2, and 3. And then, oh shit! Bought volumes 1, 2, and 3. I actually finished reading them before I left the UK. So I went back to the manga store a couple days later, looking for 4, 5, and 6. I found 5 and 6, but apparently 4, some asshole decided to buy out all of the volume 4s. And I got really sad. I'm like, how do people read manga from books? I don't understand, and I have like the highest respect for them because I don't know, that tilted me so much. I was like, how dare you? Like, I just wanted this one thing. But yeah, it's fine. I found it on a manga app, so I'll probably read the rest through there. Yeah, that was fun. That was day 1, I think. I called an early night at like 8 p.m. because I was really sleepy. And then I ended up waking up at 2. I don't think I got to sleep until about 4. Which is like a recurring theme in this whole travel time. An incredibly recurring theme. 2 a.m. Yeah. The whole trip, I would sleep at a respectable time. Okay, so it didn't matter what time I went to sleep because I would end up waking up at 1 in the morning. No matter what. Like if I went to sleep at 12:30, if I went to sleep at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., it would continue to be me waking up at 1. And it was, yeah, 1 a.m. and I wasn't able to fall back to sleep until, if I was lucky, about 3. If I was unlucky, I remember one night I stayed awake until 6 a.m. The whole time I was just head empty, like, oh no. As time passes by, just the, oh no. But yeah, so walked around the city, walked around the library. Was really nice. I just remember the library had like an RGB escalator, and I was so impressed, man. Why can't we have these nice things where I live? And they had like fairy lights on certain banisters of like the reference books. Oh, that was nice. And then the library also had like a patio. Man, it was so nice. It was so nice. My city could never. There were like children outside playing in the fountain, shrieking with joy. And there are no happy children in my city. My city could never. Oh my god! The cavalry's coming. They sensed me talking shit about my— oh god! Jesus. Okay, we're good. We're good. But yeah, I did a lot more people watching. On day 2, I had to buy a lot of essentials though. I went to the UK under the assumption that, hey, the hotel's nice enough to give me a hairdryer. They obviously have things like toothpaste and cream and stuff like that. So I packed light, and that backfired on me because I realized when I got there that they didn't have toothpaste or toothbrushes or I don't know, cream. Yeah. So I went to their version of the dollar store. It starts with a pound. Pound Town? I don't remember. Pound Town sounds a little sussy, but might have been that. Poundland. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, I found most of the things I was looking for, and I could not for the life of me find cream, which is hilarious because the place had like hair masks and all that stuff, and I was like, damn, this place is like this place has all this shit. No way they don't have cream, right? Am I just like losing my mind? So I finally asked somebody who worked there, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have just like regular body cream?" Hi, Jazz. Thank you for the welcome back. Thank you. And she's like, "Oh yeah, we do. It's just like one of the last cans down there." And she like pointed to a tub of cream, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna finish this in 2 weeks, but okay. And like it's actually pretty good cream. Yeah, I like it. It was a good investment. I brought it back home. Yeah, and then the next day, ALGS started. Oh, I have a bone to pick with whoever organizes ALGS. It's the bag check for me. It's the bag check that, I was not happy with. So I got there and I had like a bag full of these little trinkets, like a bag of baggies, I want to say, kind of. A bag filled with smaller baggies. That was what it was. Full of like gifts for like some of the players. And I was like, yeah, this is nice. This is like nice and cozy. It'll fit well. And I walk up to the venue, and the man looks at my bag and he's like, no, you can't bring that in there. You have to transfer your contents into this this plastic, like hard plastic, but like this plastic sort of bag, mini bag. It was not very large. It was not a very large bag. I need to go. I must go. Ow. Thank you for the throw. But yeah. So I transferred my stuff in. I had to pay for like keeping my bag outside with a man. Had to pay for bag check. And then I walked all the way back to the entrance of the venue, where they scanned like my ticket, and then they gave me the wristband, and they still had me do another bag check. So I was like, what is the point? You're gonna make me do another bag check anyways. Just let me go in with the regular bag. Huh? That was just so confused. Like, what was the point of that? If you're just, oh motherfucker. I got angry and I forgot to pay attention. But I was like, what is the point of doing a double bag check? You just let me, let me live my life, bro. Where do I hit these things? Oh, this is, I forgot how user-friendly this weapon was. But either way, I got lucky because the team, I'd gotten acrylic stuff for like the team for Axet, and it just so happened that they were doing a meet and greet on the very first day, so I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to bring this shit later. So I got those out of the way, and I think I had stuff for the casters in Icewig and Greek. Unfortunately, they were sat up on like the bleacher seats, because there's like floor seats in front and then the bleacher seats are behind, but they had like security and stuff, so I wasn't able to, just like, hey, take this and like toss it over. I got lucky the second day though. I think one of the casters on the break, he was like leaned over the banister talking to a friend, and I was like, oh my god, this is my chance. Hello, do you So yeah, I was able to like toss the baggies over the banister to him, and I was like, okay, enjoy. I'll be going now. I'll be going now. That's like that's just me with my social anxiety. Please, yeah, please take my gifts. Yeah, that happened with XSET too, because like I get very socially awkward and like very nervous. So I essentially just asked, what was it? I asked Fun. I was like, I got to Fun and I was like, hey, are you guys allowed to take gifts? And he's like, yeah, we are. So like, I ended up fumbling around in my bag because there was so much shit in the way. And then I deposited like 8 small bags of gifts because I couldn't fit them all into like smaller or like the smaller bags. And yeah, by that time like people had finished signing and they were looking at me like, what is this girl doing? Yeah, very, very anxiety inducing. And then I just kind of yeeted myself out there. I was like, okay, you guys have, I'm just gonna go now. Okay, bye, good luck, have fun. Yeah, that was me. I was very awkward. And then I don't know what else happened. Oh, what happened? What am I doing? This might be useful as I try and navigate my way out. It was very much a people run situation. Incredibly accurate. Yeah, I was very nervous. And very awkward. But it all worked out because they got the gifts and I didn't have to travel back with them. It was great. What else happened? I'm just gonna AFK. Oh, maybe I shouldn't AFK. Okay. I stayed another set, I think. Hi, Wolfie. Hello, hello. How long was I in Scotland? I was in Scotland for... How many hours was that? I don't remember how many hours, but it was very few hours. It was less than a day. My friends are back. Yeah. Yeah, I was not in Scotland for very long. I spent most of my time in Birmingham. Yeah. It was only hours indeed. I was gonna go back, but then I think being at like the ALGS event like took a lot out of me. It was constant high energy places. So I was like, you know what, I might just take it easy. So I went to Chester and I went to Cadbury World. Yeah. Oh, you were there the whole time? I was planning on most of the time being in Scotland, but it just didn't happen that way. What else happened? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to... I didn't realize Insomnia was like a big convention. Otherwise, I would have gone 100%. Because it was like right next door, kind of, to the venue. And I wanted to go and get nice art. And oh, the artist alley. Oh my god, opportunities missed. I'm here to tickle Mori. Why? Why? Pourquoi? But yeah, missed opportunities there. Next time, if I'm ever there when Insomnia is happening, I would love to. Oh my god! Here come the tick! Thank you so much for the raid, Burger. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Were you playing Left 4 Dead earlier? I think I caught a little bit of that stream. I hope you had a good stream though. Thank you for the tickle. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right. I might die. I might die, but you know, worth. Do I do this? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm saved. I'm saved. Does this work? Ah! Okay. Wonderful. Did that work? Did that do anything in chat? I'm hoping so. I just see shout out was given. I don't see any words. Cries. It did? It did. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Let's see. I ended up DMing one of the pro players in Xset because I forgot to tell them that I had extras, so if they wanted extras I could potentially get that for them, because I was way too nervous and I was like not okay. And then he was like, let me get you a hoodie for like the nice gifts, and I was like, I'd already bought it because I was actually panicking before I went to like the meet and greet station, so I walked around a lot, and I ended up like going to their team booth and I was like, let me just kill time. I'm just gonna kill time and just like stand here. So I ended up getting like a few different pieces of merch. I was like, I actually passed by the booth, I got everything that I wanted, but thank you though. So yeah, that was me being socially awkward, borderline psychopathic. What else happened? It was all ALGS. I went to the grand finals and it was kind of crazy. I think there were like 6 or 7 teams on match point by the end, and then TSM took home the win, which, you know. Am I really surprised at this point? Am I really surprised they have the main character energy? Should have gotten another one for me. I should have. Next time. But yeah, I actually got invited to sit with them out of convenience, I think, for part of one of the day's sets, and I was really awkward. I like sat 1 or 2 seats away from them, so like in their general vicinity, but like really far away, or like not really far away, but like far enough away that I like it could be mistaken that I'm not sitting with them. I'm really fucking awkward, and I like, the thing is, I got invited and I wasn't going to say yes. I was going to be like, I sat through like the first 2 sets and I don't know, I'm kind of hungry, haven't eaten all day, I haven't eaten since yesterday night. I should probably just go, because like I'm not comfortable in social situations. But my brain was like, hey, you're in a new country. Let's try and take yourself out of the, you know, the bubble of security, the bubble of comfort. And I was like, yeah, sure. Fuck it, sure. And then I ended up feeling really, really awkward, and I sat like a little bit further from them. And at one point, one of the players was like, you know, we don't smell, right? And I was like, no, I know that, I'm just awkward. But yeah, like I felt bad because I don't know if that made things super awkward for them. And at one point, I got introduced to this girl named Apricot. She introduced herself to me as Apricot, and I was like, I didn't catch on in the beginning, and I was like, okay, because I didn't really hear well with the accent and stuff. Yeah, she like sat down closer to like their group because they're friends. But yeah, essentially, I don't know if Fruits ever had a face reveal before. But yeah, I got introduced to her as Apricot, and like I think I realized a couple minutes in, I was like, is this Fruit? And then by that time it was like already awkward enough, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't lean over and ask, hey, are you Fruit? So I was like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that was really interesting. And then she did, I think I like saw her walking around the next day or 2 days later around the venue, and she had this like really cute Watson cosplay. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. I AFK here to deny. I clicked out of the game. So we never got confirmation. No, we did. Yeah, Fruit. I like wasn't sure, and then Fruit posted on Twitter. I think she's like, "Oh yeah, I finally left the house in like over a year," and it was like the ALGS poster and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, so it was her." Okay, wonderful. Like, does it really matter to me? I don't think so, cause like, I don't know. Like, she doesn't know me. I'm just okay. Meeting a fellow VTuber. Yeah, I think another VTuber was there too. But I'm not sure. Because I don't think I ever got their name, so I'm not sure. I don't want to like accidentally say. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, they came in later, and I essentially sat with the team. The whole team was there by the end, and then another pro from 100 Thieves, I think. Should have told them you're a VTuber. No. No cool points for me. I've already sunk myself like 6 feet under. There's no rescuing me from that pit of awkwardness. Maybe next time, maybe when they forget my face. Maybe forget what I look like. And then I can try again. But yeah, that was ALGS. That was fun. I haven't actually been to like a gaming tournament like that before, so that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of screaming though. Yeah, it was a lot of screaming. Ah! I want out! I want out! New game, easy. Easy. Yeah, there were people like stomping in the bleachers behind and stuff. It's no. Oh, perfect. Excuse me, pardon me, just carving a way out. Oh shit, there's more people here. Yo. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh. And then I think I had like a good 5 days of just non-gaming related stuff, so I did more exploring. I'd wanted to go to Cadbury World because I was looking at like attractions, right? I like did a little bit of research online, looked up some attractions, and it was like Cadbury World, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun, that sounds cute. So I took the train, and I don't know if it's like me not paying attention, or I'm pretty sure it was Google Maps not telling me enough information. But I got on a train, and it never stopped at the stop that Cadbury World was supposed to be at. Like, it never stopped where I needed it to stop, and I didn't realize until I was sufficiently far away. But yeah, ooh, shit. Wonderful. I essentially went past Cadbury World an hour away, an hour in the opposite direction. And like by the time I looked at my phone, I was like, Worcester? I'm like, this is very far from where I need to be. I looked at the map like, wait a fucking minute. Huh? Yeah, I landed myself near Worcester, and the Google Map thing said that it was an hour away, and I would have to essentially like take the train back like an hour. But yeah, at least I found out before, you know. Yeah, that was a trip. It was a trip, indeed. I at a time. I was panicking a little bit because I was like, where am I? How do I get back to safety? But I made it to Cadbury World, and I only had to adjust like the timing of my ticket by 10-20 minutes, so that's not too bad. The other side of the UK, yeah. Not my proudest moment. Could have been better, but we got there in the end. And I didn't actually realize that Cadbury World is very much a for babies and children sort of thing. So when I got there, I didn't like notice. I saw a lot of people pushing strollers, but I was like, okay, yeah, like that's fine. I'm sure like other places have a lot of families out on vacation bringing their kids everywhere. It's fine. And then I walked into the exhibition, and it was like walking into my local science center. It was just, yeah. It was, yeah. I died. It was interesting, to say the least. Yeah. I'd gotten the full English breakfast before, actually. So I took the train into the city center. Blah! Blah! Thank you for the throw. Thank you, Vigweave. Nice to see you. Let's go with you. I don't remember what these weapons look like. Ah, wonderful. Oh, mother... I knew I forgot something. Give me 1 second, Manin. Skip. Log in. Oh, run away! Okay. I'm sorry, Manin. Thank you for the hydration check too. 1 moment, let me... Where is my... Hello? Manage predictions. How do I manage my reward? Hello? Okay, I swear I had this on my tab before. Okay, 1 second. Huh? What? Ah! I'm shrieking. I have no idea what's happening. Why are my channel rewards so weird? You got affiliate on Friday. Oh my god, congrats! Congrats so much. Happy for you. So happy for you. It's so exciting. Now you get to use like emotes and stuff. That is actually really exciting. I think that was the thing I was most excited about when I hit affiliate. Just being able to do like emotes. That's awesome. Yeah, so I took the train into City Center and I went to a cozy little breakfast place. And then I honestly should have just got like a sandwich or an omelet or something small, but I got too tempted and I was like, I'm in the UK, I want to try the full English one time. And it was a lot of food. I didn't end up finishing and I felt really bad. But yeah, the plate came in and I occupied myself with like the mushrooms and the sausages. And the whole time I was eating them, I was just like looking over at other tables. I was like, did anybody else get a full English breakfast? How am I, is this like a hands-on situation, or like do I use like forks and knives, or like how do I do this? It was an experience. Yeah. It was also the first time during the trip that I actually like ate or like went into a restaurant on my own. So it was fine. It all worked out. There was a lady who sat next to me and I don't know if she had like a condition or anything, or she started like crying halfway through her meal. And I just like, I felt really bad, but also I was like, let's just not look at her. Let's just, you know, let her do her thing. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I kind of just left her be. And then she ended up asking the waitress, the server, whether they did tips. And I was like, oh, thank God she asked, because that didn't even, like, I didn't even think of that. I think I tipped way too much that one time because I got nervous and I didn't know how to, like, deal with the coins. I didn't know what coin was what and I couldn't read it well. But at least I tipped too much instead of too little. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a mess. Oh, I'm a mess. But yeah, in my effort to try and like look normal, I think I ended up burning the roof of my mouth. Burnt like the first 2 layers of whatever that skin is off. Yeah, that was a time. And then I spent an hour traveling in the wrong direction, so it was great. Eventually we made our way to Cadbury World, and it was fun. It was a lot of like for children exhibits. I was about to say exhibitions, but they're not exhibitions. Sounds like you had a great time. I did have a good time. I enjoyed it. I eventually got to a point where I didn't really care if I was asking for a table for one. So you know what? I call that character progression. But yeah, so I kept like a little notepad on my phone of just like what I did that day. So I think I ended off in Worcester waiting for the train as like, stay tuned to find out if Mori manages to get to Cadbury World today. But I did, and they gave me like free chocolate bars just for I think buying the tickets. So that's great. I mean, I don't eat a lot of chocolate. I don't love like the sweet things. I mostly went there to see if like they had like any specialty chocolates or like things that was only available in Birmingham or like in that location, but they didn't. Instead, I found out that Cadbury World has a very creepy looking mascot, these like little egg people that don't have eyelids, and if they do, they look incredibly cursed. Yeah, it was a lot of incredibly cursed characters, and I think if I was younger, like if I'd gone to Cadbury World as a child, I would have been terrified of eggs. Egg people, I can show pictures in a bit when I'm not like in game. But yeah, they were like little eggs made of chocolate, and yeah, it was a time. Yeah. Got addicted to Elden Ring. Ooh, fun. Fun. I wish you well in that endeavor. But yeah, like I essentially asked the ladies in the gift shop at the very end whether they had any sort of sweets that was just found in the UK or anything. And she was like, no sweets, just this one popsicle. And like she pointed at a popsicle that was not popsicle, lollipop, I guess, like a chocolate lollipop. And the thing that like the stick was attached to was the egg head. And I was like, no, I don't think so. No. Take pictures? I did take pictures. I can share a bunch of pictures in a sec. After this, maybe. Ooh, what is this? Spellbinder. Sure. Escape! But yeah, it was overall a very nice time. What else happened? I had like 2 really chill rest days where I just kind of bummed, but eventually had to go out and leave the hotel because I needed food, and the closest like proper food was a train ride away. So yeah, like the hotel room was really nice, but I don't think I will ever do that to myself again. Like if I need to be there for travel, I will find somewhere within the city center. And then Chester Day. Chester's actually really nice. I think it was one of the highlights of my trip. It's like this little, would we call it like preserved? historically preserved place. It was like a really neat little town. And I had really good pierogies there. So like on the train ride there, I was looking for maybe like food places. So I was just like scrolling past and I saw one place with a 4.9 Google rating and I was like, what? I've never seen a rating this high before. Like I've seen 4.8s and 4.7s. I've never once in my life seen a 4.9. So I ended up going there and it's like this small little pierogi place. And oh, it was so good. Like Polish pierogies. So good. I asked the guy there, the owner, whether he had any like recommendations and he's like, oh, just do like the pick and mix. So like he gave me one of each flavor and oh, it was so good. It was so good. And then my coworkers, the ones that suggested Chester to me, they were like, oh yeah, they have really good like coffee shops. I ended up visiting 3 of those coffee shops and buying coffee, so that was a coffee filled day. I'm very thankful that caffeine doesn't really have too much of an impact on me. Otherwise, I would have been suffering very much because I think I got my last coffee at about 5 p.m. Definitely could have made some better decisions, but no, we live with the decisions that we made. It's fine. It worked out. They have like this castle wall. Like the town is kind of surrounded by a wall. Very like Attack on Titan, but like nowhere near as tall. So I ended up walking, like doing a whole walk around the whole city wall without realizing it. It was a really nice place. Really nice, cozy area. Yeah. Oh, run away, run away. And then I think I bought 2 bags of coffee beans from my parents. Yeah. Ended up getting like a magnet from Chester instead of Birmingham. I couldn't find nice like Birmingham magnets, so I was like, you know what? Chester's a really nice area. These magnets are pretty nice. I'm just gonna go here, grab this one, call it a day. You know, call it a day. And then I got really excited one of the days, one of like the last 2 days, because I'd finally slept through the night. I like didn't wake up at 1 and then proceeded to not sleep for a couple hours. Like I actually slept from, like, granted I fell asleep at 1, but I didn't wake up throughout the night, and I was very happy about that. I was just sad that it took me like over 10 days to do. But it's all good. What do? Garlic! When in doubt, garlic, because I might AFK. And then I ended up going to a fish and chips place. I got really sad the day before because in Chester there was a fish and chips place that looked pretty nice, but I was too full on the pierogies and coffee and latte, so I decided not to, for the preservation of my stomach, you know. So I ended up going to this one fish and chips place. I actually only saw the opening time. I didn't actually see the closing times. So I got there around 12 or 12:30. Ordered my stuff and like ate and everything. And then as I'm like eating, I'm like scrolling through my phone and I'm noticing that this place closes soon. I'm like, what do you mean it closes soon? It opened at 11:30. And it was like, ah, yes, this place closes at 2. I was like, huh? Closes at 2? What kind of exclusive shop did I walk into? It turns out they're only like open 11:30 to 2 every single day, and then like 4 to 7 on Fridays as well. And I was like, god damn, I got lucky because I was not paying attention. I took like a bus all the way into like closer to the restaurant, and I was like, oh goodness gracious. It was wild. It was kind of wild. There's some shops like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess those are like really specialty shops. It was good though. I liked it. I like the food. Yeah, and then I ran into my first train delay where it was like, oh yes, the driver of the train had some issues on a previous, I don't know, route or something. And I remember the conductor said something like, we've arranged for a cab to pick him up, but the traffic in Birmingham is currently very bad, so it might be a while until he gets here. And I thought that was the funniest shit. Like, that just painted the funniest mental image. It was just this man's trying his best to get to this train station, but he can't because traffic is even worse in the city. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, that was essentially like a delay of 45 minutes. I ended up having to take a different train. But it was not too bad. It was not too bad. I want to argue that Toronto traffic is worse. Toronto transit is worse a little bit. But yeah, I got back to the hotel, ate a bit, chilled, and then I think I called it an early night because I had a early plane to catch. Yeah. Overall, it wasn't too bad. I remember my flight was at like 9 in the morning. And I remember when I got up the next morning, I set my alarm for 6, I think. Yeah, and then I convinced myself that, hey, my flight isn't leaving until 9:30. I'm literally 5 minutes, I'm a 5-minute walk away from the airport. I guess that's like my little, upside. Yeah, my upside of living in that hotel. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, the airport is a little bit confusing, but all in all, things worked out. I got on my plane. I made it home. Might be a little bit sick, but you know, it is what it is. Run away! Run away! Run away! 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 Please! Ah! Also the booze in the UK is really nice. Like design-wise as well. It's so nice. Ah, run away! Eee. Where's the lack of enemies? Bring me to a lack of enemies, please. I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, I want away. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I walked into a M&S. They like sell a lot of cold sandwiches and like salads and just like snacks. And they had their own dedicated little alcohol aisle and their own like alcohol brand. And the cans are actually so nice. They're so nice to look at. And I was kind of surprised at how easily accessible like booze and weed are. It was kind of funny actually. I walked into a sushi shop at the train station, and I was like planning on getting one of those like onigiris for the plane ride, just like a little snack just in case I get hungry on the plane. So I bought that, and then I walked over to the counter to pay, and I saw on the side, you know how like they advertise certain products sometimes? I saw like a can of CBD infused beverage, and I like lost my mind. I was like, oh my god, it's just out here in the open for basically anybody. Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I thought that was really funny to me because I'd actually never seen what is it, weed infused drinks here. Like that's, I think the extent of it is we have like weed infused gummies, we have edibles, and then we have the actual smoked weed. I've never seen weed infused drinks. So that was interesting. I think I got one to try back at the hotel. And I think it was only 15 milligrams. So it was like a dose. But I didn't feel anything, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of glad. This is the day before I get on the plane. I don't really need that. I wanted to experience, man. I also bought a bunch of booze that I ended up not bringing any back to Canada. My mom asked me, she's like, why didn't you bring it back to Canada? Because I was raving about how nice the cans look. I was like, I didn't know whether they were gonna explode. I didn't want to take that chance, you know? I have other stuff in my luggage. I don't want that. But yeah, it was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. They had mini cans of 8% alcohol, and I was like, that's kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Because we don't see 8% over here very often. Like, if it's canned, mostly it's like 5% coolers. But I guess the UK is just built different. Just built different. Run away! Run away! All in all, though, very enjoyable time. I don't know. People like to rag on like the UK food. I don't know if I just like have a really what is it? Bland palate? Like, I'm okay with bland foods. So I didn't think there was anything wrong with the food. I just, you know. Could there be more taste? Yeah, I guess, but like it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. Ah. Fair enough. All right, let me see if I can show some pictures off. Up, 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 up. How do I do this? Is it a display capture? I can do a display capture, right? Display capture. Sure. Where does it go? Where does it go? Oh. Does it work up here? I think this works up here. Okay. Ha. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if there's like a logical way, because my camera reel is not very organized when I plugged it into my computer. This was the English breakfast. I ended up finishing maybe like half of this, and I felt so bad. It looks good, and I understand the beans on toast now. I understand it. It's not like my go-to. Because I guess I just don't eat toast very often. But this was good. I get it, I understand. It was good, it was good. This was my fish and chips. It was good. The onions were a lifesaver. It was actually a lifesaver. And then, oh, I also had curry. I'd done a little bit of searching around, and apparently like Birmingham Balti is like originated from Birmingham, so I was like, you know what, I want to try. So this was really good. Yeah. I also didn't end up finishing this either, or the fish and chip. You know what, so sad. I wish I could have. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, this one. This is the one that I got. This is a different location. This is in Chester, in just a regular like coffee shop. But I remember seeing this and I was like, what the fuck? It's CBD infused? Like, am I reading this right? And then I see like 15 milligrams of CBD, and I'm just, Jesus Christ, this is in a regular coffee shop. What the fuck? Kind of want to try it. It actually tasted not like weed at all. Like, the other flavors were enough to cover over whatever weed taste there was. So it just kind of tasted like sparkling juice. Yeah. And I had these. This was so good. Oh my god. Alcohol in the UK is just, the presentation was just, oh, so good. So good. We don't have that here. We have like the really basic, like, you know, White Claw, and like it's just not as good, you know? It's just not as good. Um let's see. I took a bunch of pictures of like city center. I think this was the first day I was like sleep addled. Brain no sleep, can't really function. And then I visited the library, which was really nice. Oh, the fucking, this is the RGB, oh, the RGB escalators. It doesn't look that nice there, but in person it was really nice. And I'd never seen fairy lights in any sort of library over here. It was so nice. I took pictures for Mia, and I was like, look at this. Cuz she's really into like books and libraries and stuff like that. So I was like, look at this. It looks so nice. Um and I'm a sucker for like water in cities. So like canals like this was really nice. This one was the one in Birmingham. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I like canals. Even when I was studying in Ottawa, I think my favorite part of the 5 years was just having a canal there. Yeah, that was nice. What else is there? Ah, yes. Bigger view of the very nice library. Oh, that library is so nice. The whole time I was just messaging my friends, I was like, why can't we have this in our city? Why can't we have that? Why can't we have nice things? I had a very nice latte. This was one of 3 coffees. The other 2 were like takeout coffees because I had them kind of like on the go. But this was my first latte. And these are the pierogies. The one like up there is like a dessert pierogi, and like the top is sour cream. Inside they had like sweet cream and blueberries, I think. They were so good though. Oh my god. I want to go back. This was Chester. I remember seeing this sign up here, the town crier, and I like cackled. And I was like, "Hey, it's me. It's me." Um this is the menu. So yeah. This one was my favorite one, the spinach one. Oh, it was so good. I almost asked them for like a second order of takeout, but I was like, you know what? Think, Maury, think logically. By the time you get to a place where you're not as full and you can actually eat this, these will be kind of gross. So I didn't. More water in Chester. Very nice. And then very pretty inside. Some train tracks. And more water. You got Honkai on your taskbar? I do, and I don't. I don't still play that. I probably should get it off. You know what's messed up? I have Honkai installed, I have Genshin installed, and I have what is the other one? I don't remember. Tower Fantasy. I have all 3 installed. I no longer play 2 of them. And even Genshin, I like half play it. I logged in yesterday. Ah, it is what it is. Get him out of here. Yeah. I'm like, there's it's always that hoarder mentality with me though. It's like, but what if I want to play it later on? Then like I'd have it ready. Because I think I just have PTSD from the amount of time it took to download the games. So it's I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What else do I have here? I have space for it? For now. For now I have space. But yeah, I like how much it looks like they use their boats. Cause in Birmingham and like the Birmingham canals, it felt like they only used the boats to do like tourist driving around, but like a lot of the houses in Chester had like little docks like this on the side, and there were a lot more boats, so I was like, oh, maybe. It just seems like a really cozy town. It was nice. Eh. What else did I have? I'm opening way too many of these tabs. Okay. There was Chester. Oh, I can show you the horrors from Cadbury World. This is by no means all of it, but like this is just all of the pictures that traumatized me and would have traumatized me if I was a child. There's this man was tucked in a corner. He was tucked in a corner. I walked over and I like did a double take. I was like, who the fuck are you? This was the very first figurine or person that I saw. And I was like, why did they put you here? There was no sign on like the display. No, nothing to tell us who he was or what his role was in the making of chocolate. He was just there. Friar Tuck. There was this. They like sat me on a little train, like one of those kiddie trains, where you like get in the amusement parks, and then it would take you through this whole journey. And then there was this guy. I like, huh? This guy's fucking wild. Look at him. Straight out of a horror movie. He's coming to beat your ass. Oh my god, the whole family. Oh my god. There was this one just outside in a display case. These eggs are the things that I'm talking about. Like, the lady told me that the only Birmingham specific or UK specific item that couldn't be purchased anywhere else was these little egg things on a lollipop stick. And I was not having it. I really wanted to get something that was like just unique to the UK, but this is where I draw the line. Like, look at this thing. No. No. This thing is fucking creepy. I can't tell whether it's creepier with the eyes like drawn in or without, but oh no 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 no. I also saw this dog. The pupper has seen some things. He's seen some shit. Look at him. He's being brainwashed by the TV. Crazy. And then there was this lady. I know that it's meant to be very endearing and you're supposed to learn a lot, but I looked at her and I like the first thought that popped into my head was like, oh, what if she was in a horror game? That head be twisting around 360 for sure. Like, that was the first thought in my head. Scared the shit out of me. Like, can you imagine like her head turning unrealistically over just to look at you? Oh no 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 no. There was nicer pictures. I swear there were nicer pictures. Do I have nicer pictures of Cadbury World specifically? We'll see. Maybe I'll post them in a Discord. And then I have some ALGS pictures. I actually quite like the venue. This was like the main venue, and they had these like giant Nessies there. Her next touching Little Nightmares. Exactly! Little Nightmares was like where my head went to the first time. So yeah, this was like the main area, and then you'd walk in through that way, like behind there, to get to the stage area. These Nessies were so cute. So many people took pictures of that. And then there was this. I don't remember which day this was. Who's playing? Was this the last day? This might have been the last day. But yeah, this is like the main area, and then behind there, they had like bleacher style seats. Yeah, it was pretty big. It was a pretty big place, and they kept it very well AC'd. It's kind of crazy. I really liked the that's terrible. Yeah, I really liked these banners because they were like digital and they would change depending on what it was. Like they'd say like welcome to the ALGS whatever tournament. Sometimes it would show like during Legend Select, it would like live update what legends each team chose, and I thought that was the coolest shit. I don't know if that's a little bit weird to be excited about, but I thought that was the coolest shit ever. Like as like the three players chose their legends, uh it would just update on the screen. Oh, it was so cool. I don't know. I don't know if I had any other. Yeah. It was an experience. I think I would like to go to another event as well. Cuz like it's one thing to watch on the broadcast when they show like the players, but then you actually get to see them like goof around during breaks and stuff. Like I know 100 Thieves. I remember where was I? I was sitting here and I was just watching as 100 Thieves, like all three of them were just throwing around I don't know. Was it like paper, like balled up paper? They were just throwing something around and I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay, crackheads." Okay. It was very endearing. And they have like a lot of fan interactions depending on like which crowd is there. But yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice to see. I'd like to go again one day. Yeah. I think that's all. I think that's all. I believe that is all. I have more pictures, but I figured these are the highlights. The Nessies. Yeah, the Nessies! Let me see if I can find the bigger Nessie picture that I took. Oh. Let's see. I don't know why, like, whenever I plug my phone into my computer, it messes up the order of which I took the pictures. There's this one. Is this gonna open? Camera is not responding. Sir! Oh my god. Not responding is killing me. I'm getting flashbacks of the time I tried to play Elden Ring. Big sads. Is it gonna open? Bruh. 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 Where's the path to this? Maybe I can find it somewhere else. This PC. Oh my god. Please. Alright, no. My file explorer is just fucked. Wait. My taskbar. My taskbar is just gone. Wait a second. Hello? My taskbar is oh, no, it's back. It's back. Is it back? Where did the rest of my icons go? Oh. My icons, I think, are back. Hold on. Okay. I think we're back. I think we're back. Hold on. I need to view enlarge icons. What did I do? I tried to open a picture. And my computer was not having it. My computer was, how dare you make me work? Is this gonna... Am I gonna be able to see any pictures? File Explorer is not responding again. I think I'm just trying to do too much. Like I have a game open, I have OBS open with like the face capture shit. Yeah. I think I'll upload more pictures into the Discord. And then if you guys want to see it from there, you guys can see it from there. I just closed my File Explorer again. It's gone. My taskbar is gone again. I think I need, I don't know. I'm like seriously contemplating a new PC. And I really shouldn't because I technically don't need it. I do have a Discord. I do. Here, go. God, I hope that still works. Yeah. I really want a new PC, but I really shouldn't because I don't need it. I really don't need it. But I want to play games without the stutter. Uh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll live. uh, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on and chill a little and talk about my travels. Yeah. I got home and I sat down on my computer and I turned on my computer and I started typing and I was like, "Oh my god, my keyboard sounds so nice." I forgot how my keyboard sounded. I was just, "Oh, this sounds so nice. This is nice." I was just casually typing away. But yeah, I was able to close all of the travel related websites that I had open previously and stuff like that. I missed surfing the web on a computer. It's just like a different quality of life. I keep seeing like all these ads like, "Oh yeah, you can download our app and you can look through it there." I think it was Expedia. I had an ad pop on for Expedia and it was like, "Oh yeah, you can look at your travel plans on our app." And I was like, "Why would you ever do that when you have a computer?" It's so much easier to like look at things when it's on the computer. I don't understand. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. Ay, it do be like that. Computer OP. Yeah, it really is. Oh, I also got clowned on. When I was going through the baggage check, they have you go through like this metal scanner thing as well, right? So I would deposit like my phone and my iPod and my earphones there just cuz they're metal. I don't want it like on me as I go in and I like can't really live without music. So like I put it on the side and the very first day of group stages, this man looks down, he looks at me, he looks down, he looks at me, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen an iPod in forever." And I'm like, "Listen, buddy, no, no, listen, I'm stressed enough as it is, no." And then that happened the second day too. And then I think the third time was not at ALGS. I think it was in where was it? It was probably in Cadbury World. A worker just looked at me funny because I pulled out my iPod to like change songs or whatever. Because I think my Bluetooth earphones ran out of battery, so I had to use the old cable one. Yeah. I like pulled it out to change songs and the worker went like, "Oh, is that an iPod?" Like, "Yes. Yes. I am a cave person. Yes." uh it was fun though. It was a fun time. Cave Mori. Indeed. Indeed. Very old. Uh I like don't know whether the lack of jet lag was because of just like the amount of hour difference or whether I'm just like I'm way too old. Still use cable earphones. They're just more reliable, I think. I never have to worry about that battery, you know? But yeah, it was brutal. I think I averaged about 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. Yeah. Balancing it out between like the nights I got like 1 to 2 hours and then the nights that I actually slept a full 8 to 9. Probably, yeah, probably averaging around 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night. But yeah, it's fine. I woke up yesterday at 8:30 actually without an alarm, and I woke up at 9 today without an alarm. So it's working. I'm getting sleepy around 10 p.m., 10, 11 p.m., which is on track. This is how I fix my sleep schedule. Hopefully. Hopefully. My wired earphones keep fucking up. Yeah. I like I don't know if it's my earphones or my iPod, but like I found the Bluetooth connection is starting to screw up a little bit. But yeah, responsible sleep schedule indeed. Got a bunch of errands I have to run. So I will probably be calling it a stream here. There's so much stuff I have to do. Back to work tomorrow? Indeed. Back to work tomorrow. I already have like 3 meetings scheduled for tomorrow, and I have yet to go through my emails. I'm like debating whether I want to do that tonight or tomorrow morning. Probably tonight. Just so I'm not like overwhelmed tomorrow morning. But it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, it really was. I like abandoned my team during one of the more busy times. But like in my defense, I didn't know it was gonna be like that busy of a time. They slowly started realizing that I was gonna be gone during more crucial periods. And then they freaked out a little bit. But what's done is done. They pulled through, so it's fine. It was definitely fun while it lasted, though. I'm gonna miss vacationing alone. Yeah. They're glad to have me back. Yeah. This next period is gonna be a little bit weird because I was gone for 2 weeks and then my coworker is gone for a week. When she's back, another coworker is off on vacation, so it's gonna be a rotating cycle of we're not a full team for a good four-ish weeks. Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, busy, but I'm sure it's fine. I think I have to work on the weekend. We'll see. Oh shit, I think I have something planned with friends on the weekend too. Oh no. Does that mean less streams? I'm gonna try streaming more often. I say that, but it'll likely be like a 3 streams per week, 2 to 3 streams per week instead of the old like 3 to 4. Man, I remember when I was so good. I was hitting like 4 streams a week. And then that kind of like slowly just dwindled to like the 1 to 2. Oh, I'm gonna try and hit 3. 2 to 3 streams a week. Yeah. That would be nice. It's hard, I feel. Yeah. It's tough. I like a lot of the streamers that I watch, they're like full-time streamers, they're full-time content creators, and I'm like, yeah. I feel like that's wild. Waking up and then turning on the computer to stream. Is that my goal? Probably not. I like streaming, but it's very much a for fun thing. For fun, I get to like meet new people. I get to actually play the games that I've bought, which is like a recurring issue. I just buy more games than I can play. Hobby? Yeah, definitely a hobby. Something I do for fun. Yeah. I like seeing other people's streams and like seeing the stuff that they put on the streams and then trying to replicate it myself. I think that's really fun. I think it's also like the job security from like a 9 to 5 that I think it's just part of like my personality that I like the job security. I like having guaranteed income sort of thing. Ooh, something's up with my mic arm. Why is it loose? Yikes. Okay. Anyways. I'm probably gonna call it a stream here. We'll probably not stream tomorrow. I think I have a outing planned with elementary school friends. And then I can tell them about how I met our teacher. Yeah, that'll be fun. Touching grass 2 days after I get back. Oh god. Yes, I will be doing that. Hopefully during the week I should be able to fit in a couple of streams. I don't really know what to play. Elden Ring? I'm excited for October though. Spooky season's coming up. I want to play all the scary games. Yes, I'm going to call it a stream here. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day or night, whatever time it is where you are. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Okay. Let's see who I can send you guys to. Anybody have Ooh. We have a cyborg idol VTuber who's hosting a birthday party. Ooh. That's cool. Bro. Okay. I'm sending you guys over to Code 13. My name is Code 13. Seji. Okay, sorry. I had to to look over at that. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys over to Seji. She's hosting a birthday party. Is it a birthday stream? I'm assuming. Happy birthday, yes. It is a birthday stream. And she's playing some Monster Prom. Ooh, I've seen very little about this game. But I've heard a lot of good things. Hi, Avi! It's nice to see you. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys over. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Good time zones, everybody. And, yeah. Bye-bye.